Solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Green, the pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. For three, George. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space. Does not hesitate there.
Curry finds Green. The kick out to Wiggins. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. Looney against Leonard. They grab their own miss. Zubac's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Launches a three. The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
And 941 days away from being on the floor. That had to be so difficult for Klay Thompson. You think about his contributions last year in the finals run, and I don't think he was ever fully healthy. But it's so great for the Warriors and their trio to have Klay back on the court.
Here's Curry. Back to Thompson. Down low. And there's Curry on the assist by Thompson.
Well, Klay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
And during his return from a torn ACL and a torn Achilles, Klay was his own harshest critic.
Well, really tough to be away that long, BA, and the emotions, the thoughts that go through your head about regaining your form, being an elite player once again. And that doesn't just come from you. You got to have a great team around you, and that goes for the physicians, the teammates, the coaching staff, and the front office to get Klay back to where he was in the finals last year.
Out to Thompson. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point range. No good there. The Clippers go the other way with it. Westbrook with it. Now Covington. Leonard on the wing. Here he goes. And the dunk by Leonard.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
George against Thompson. Pass to Westbrook. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Curry passes to Thompson. 4-3 and stolen by Covington. George outside. Now here's Westbrook. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. George against Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And it's Green missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. George outside. Inside. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
First personal foul.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
Klay Thompson, really one of the more pretty jump shots in the NBA. I hope kids are watching. No wasted motion, incredible efficiency. And the mechanics really do set the gold standard.
Gordon, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Man comes in for Westbrook. Pass to Covington. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Man. Puts up a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
3 points.
5 ticks left in the first quarter. Up in time. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. Terrence Mann is out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Pass to Plumlee. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Warriors basketball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Shot is good by Curry.
Shooting might be Curry's calling card, but he has an incredible handle as well, and that allows him to get through the defense.
Back to Man. Shoots over Curry. Man misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Looney finds Curry. Here's the 3. Thompson passes to Curry. And here is Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Man. He's covered by Curry. Plumlee a screen. Clock at 6. It's good.
Mason Plumlee.
Plumlee's gotten his first points in this one.
Though he's not the biggest scoring threat, Plumlee does have the size and athleticism to cause defenders some problems down there.
Shot's good by Thompson.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Gordon. Down low. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Clippers lead by 15. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. But you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Curry from behind the arc. The shot misses, and Los Angeles the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Gordon finds Plumlee. Nice move. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, no more can we talk about underrated jumping ability from the Plumlees. Suddenly he's up and attacking the rim.
Now here's Looney. He's checked by Plumlee. And here's Curry for three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 7.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Wiggins against Leonard. Pass to Plumlee. The shot won't fall. Looney with some nice D. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Wiggins.
Yes, sir. That's who you tune in for right there.
Wow. And he jams it home with authority.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Thompson's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Leonard against Wiggins. Back to man. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the... Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
17. The Clippers, 28.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Green. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Kuminga in at power forward. That's the Warriors 5. And the basket by Highland.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
Pass to Batum. From downtown. They get the rebound. Here's Highland. Now Batum, guarded by Poole. Here's Highland. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Poole from long range. Poole can't get that one to fall.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Morris outside. Pass to Highland. Back to Morris. Plenty of space. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Kuminga. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Here's Highland, guarded by Poole. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Covington's got 5 now.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Kuminga, the pass to Green. Shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, BA, you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Kuminga, fires the three. Pass to Green. Kuminga down low, guarded by Batum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
It goes on Nick Batum.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
And here's Zubats outside. That one is off. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Payton. It's deflected. Tipped away. Here's Highland, guarded by Poole. Batum outside. 1:06 left in the third. Misses the jumper. To the middle. The kick out to Poole. Kuminga, the pass to Payton. Here's Kuminga going inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Nick Batum. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Covington finds Zubats. Over Payton. It's rebounded by Golden State. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep. Poole shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Pass to Zubats. Shot to end the cold streak, and it's slammed in by Zubats.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And here's Kuminga for 3.
Covington can guard 1 through 5, and he'll be asked to do that.
And so it's Los Angeles, a sizable 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Ivica Zubats out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Pass to Zubats, and here's Leonard, hounded by Wiggins. Leonard against Wiggins. From outside the arc. Leonard can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Leonard. Zubats with it. Green picks him up. George, right side. Pulls it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Warriors shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Curry's shot is off.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Leonard way outside. And goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That's good from Curry on the assist from Green.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude, he plays with force. His teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Pass to Plumlee. And here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plumlee is screen on Thompson. And the Clippers miss again.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Covington. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And there it is for him.
Covington will hit threes, but he'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
Curry with it, pounded by Westbrook. Curry against Covington. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Kicks it to George. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Golden State basketball.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Looney passes to Green. And stolen by Covington. Out left to the wing. George, right side. And too long on the shot. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Curry for 3. Fires in the triple.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that. So you're using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The shot. Covington grabs the board. It's tipped and stolen by Green. The 3 from Thompson. The shot no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Westbrook against Curry. To the paint. Out to Covington. Pulls up, high post. Pass to George. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Wiggins against Covington. Wiggins passes to Curry. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
squaring off in this one. Richard, this is a game that's been on the radar for a long time.
Yeah, there's only a few regular season games that people actually look forward to, but this one, it gives us a good gauge of where the best teams are. A preview of how they could approach a potential playoff battle down the road.
Oh, well said. Yeah, a peek to what could be a matchup in the playoffs. Absolutely. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Now, here's Thompson. Outside Curry. To the middle. Looney kicks to Thompson. There's the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooter the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Booker, right side. KD, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now, here's Durant. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
From deep three-point range, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Durant way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Looney passes to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Okogie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Nailed from three-point land.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
The 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ayton inside. Looney on him. Here's Okogie. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Here's Paul. The Warriors pull it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Curry, good.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 11. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. A 3-ball. On the wing, Green. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Lobbed up there for KD. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 9. And then Durant with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Count that one.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Ayton a screen on Green. Back to Booker. Going inside, and the dunk by Booker.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. He gets it in there.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Curry kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And you can tell that Clay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Craig with a screen on Wiggins. It's stolen by Green. Thompson with it, now guarded by Booker. Looney kicks to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Inside. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got 10 points in the game. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive. Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Curry. 16 points for him.
I'll tell you what, Aiden is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Lets the three fly. Warriors getting another chance here. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Here's a Kogi. Pass to Craig. It's stolen by Green. An even 3-on-3 break. And Green slams it in.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Booker looking around. That one, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Suns trail by 13. Ball passes to Booker. No good, unable to end this run.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
To the paint, here's Looney. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry against Paul. From deep. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the fourth.
The Suns, 25. And put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court for the Suns, Warren is out there with Durant. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Payne. And it's Biyombo at the 5.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Suns trail by 11.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. 3-pointer. The rebound by Payton.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And Poole gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Payne. Ross for 3. No good. Shot missing. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Basketball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Poole against Durant. Makes it off the glass. KD's got 14 points for the game.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Right wing. Now here's Poole. Clock at 6. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Ross. And the jam by Ross.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Durant, no good. Warriors leading by 13.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Team foul.
Here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Payton. That's tipped.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Pass to Ross. The three. And it's the Warriors on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Ross with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now, here's Poole. Payne covering. They kick it out to Green from downtown. Payne grabs the board. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 11. Ross finds Durant. And the lead is down inside single digits. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Down low. Back to Poole. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors U15.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
This is when we need you, Nation.
Warriors leading by 9. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. That's the Warriors 5. KD looking around. And there it is for him. KD's got 10 points in just the second half.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And KD throws it down.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
It's Curry with the drive, and the shot goes in. Curry's got 21 in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Durant kicks to Paul. And he lays it straight in.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Here's Wiggins. Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Another shot. And Ayton throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Back to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Ball against Curry. Out to KD. It's stolen by Green. Curry looking around. Thompson finds Curry. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Thompson against Paul. Booker outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Back to Curry. For three. Rebound by Okogie. It's stolen by Green. Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Thompson dishes to Curry. From outside the arc. Again, Curry missing.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding weapons.
And the Suns get it back. Paul passes to Booker. KD a screen on Wiggins to tie it up. Great tee that time from Green. The Warriors lead it. Kicks it to Curry. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Looney passes to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Booker outside. Okogie the pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Here's Ayton.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Thompson. Yes!
What a big moment for Klay Thompson with the game up for grabs. He comes up huge. Pressure. What is that?
To the inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Curry. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Wiggins throws it down.
And what a huge bucket from Wiggins. The Canadian has continued to build confidence and now wants the big shot.
The shot by KD. No good. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's led by as many as 14 points. And here is Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a thing. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
all-day cyborg for his lack of...
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. So the Clippers win the tip. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's George. Let's go with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Outside Paul. Takes it inside. Covington grabs the board.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
A clear look for Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. It's stolen. Outside Booker. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Shot from the wing. That one off the back iron and out. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's Paul off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Just over a minute and a half in. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. It's George on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. 5 on the clock. Leonard can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Durant. And here's Ayton. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Booker fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
George passes to Westbrook. Here's Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Some will call Westbrook a stat stuffer. But for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
Leonard, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Up top, Booker. George defending. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 2, and it's good for 2.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
It's George on the wing. Booker defending. George passes to Covington. Zubac's high post. Clock at 4. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Covington against Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
What a play. Durant attacking and finishing with the defender draped all over him.
George draws the double. Covington with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Leonard for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The kick out to Paul from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Leonard against Paul. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
It's all tied in Los Angeles. And back to the start of the second quarter in...
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers,
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got DeAndre Ayton. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Lee in at the 2. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
5 to shoot. Pass to Okogie. The three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Plumlee. On the wing man for 3. They get it back. Another shot. The kick out to Morris. Takes the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Lee. There's the triple. Oh, George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim. And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete.
Now here's Westbrook. Morris, a screen on Payne. Now here's Westbrook. Gordon on the wing. 3 on the clock. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Durant. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Highland. Pass to Plumlee. Lays it up and banks it in. Plumlee's got his first 2 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, granted. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Highland. 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Durant. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
Plumlee a screen. And here's Gordon from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Powell against Durant. Ayton inside. Pass to Okogie. Payne with it. The kick to Durant. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. Durant's got 8.
Smooth and lethal. This offense is fortunate to have someone like KD stretching the floor.
Morris, a screen on Payne. Now Powell. A minute 15 left in the half. Here's Plumlee. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Powell passes to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. George outside. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Booker for 3. Here's Bazley, covered by Covington. Bazley misses. George for 3. Warren with the rebound. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the...
25, the Suns, 18.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Leonard. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Booker no good. The Clippers shooting around 41%.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jump.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution, DeAndre Ayton.
Now Covington looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. Covington, a screen on Booker. For three, George. And the jam by Covington.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's George on the wing. To the inside. That's good from Covington on the assist by George. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. So for the Clippers, man, he's checked in for George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Leonard outside. Pass to Covington. From downtown. Out to Leonard. Fires for three. Sinks the tray. Leonard's got 9 points.
As we've seen, there's nothing Leonard can't do. He's polished every aspect of his game.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And the basket by Highland. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scorers are rising to the top.
Now here's Paul. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Pass to Highland. Here's Mann.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Leonard. He's covered by Warren. For three, Covington. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Covington's got 7 now in this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. Pass to Highland. Right side, Covington. The Suns clear it. Outside Warren. And here's Booker. Warren, the pass to Booker. Now here's Paul from deep. And the Suns miss again. And here are the Clippers now. This run now up to 13-2. Highland misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard gets the bucket.
The offensive game of Leonard continues to get better. He's just so efficient on this end.
Kicks it out to Warren. Beyond the arc. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Leonard. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Clippers on top. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at small forward. The Suns shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. To the middle. It's Booker on the wing. For three. Suns keep it alive.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's man. And the three off target. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Highland. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Durant for three. From deep three-point range. Phoenix no good that time either.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
That's to Highland. Puts the move on. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. Shot on the wing. Tipped. Plumlee with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's man. The three is up. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Highland. 4-3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker with it. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Highland. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Powell. Pass to Highland. Back to man. And he gets the bucket.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
For Los Angeles, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Wow, it's good.
Good at getting his feet under him. When Powell does this, he's lethal off the dribble.
Here's Durant. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Pass to Okogie. And it's off from three-point range.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Back to George. With the fadeaway. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Outside Paul. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
George for three, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Your Clippers.
Sports on 2K Sports. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And the dunk by Zubac.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
George against Thompson. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, whatever their take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And so Westbrook makes them both. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Leonard with no one around. It's good from long range.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Here's Curry, and there's the drive. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Westbrook. Fires from the wing. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The pass to Thompson. Shoots the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Takes it out to Covington. Outside Leonard for the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
Thompson finds Green. Back to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Right side Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook off his feet in a hurry. Woo-hoo, nicely done.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Westbrook dishes to Leonard. He takes it in. Covington kicks to Zubac. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
That ties it up. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's a craftiness to Stephen Curry's game. He just freezes defenders, and that allows him to get by on the drive.
Wiggins drives in. Stolen by Westbrook. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. Now, I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
It's Curry outside. No good on the shot. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside Leonard. Dishes it to Westbrook. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Off offensive rebound. Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Thompson outside. Back to Wiggins. Thompson passes to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Lovely out there with Morris. And it's Highland in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Warriors trail by 4.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Wiggins passes to Green. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
It's stolen by Morris. George with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Leonard looking around. Out left to the wing. Here's Highland. Guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 5. Highland misses. Warriors trail by 5. Green kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Rebound by the Clippers.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Plumlee the pass to George. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Golden State moving it around. Lets it go from deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 9 points.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Here's Leonard. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Curry with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Clippers go the other way with it. Wiggins against Leonard. Passes to George. Beyond the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 4. Westbrook finds Morris. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Green. His three-pointers off the mark. The Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. There's the pass to Morris. Here's Mann. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Curry. Thompson in the corner. Back to Curry. Westbrook with the steal. Zubac the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, this is why it helps to have a big man capable of sprinting the floor. Marcus Morris solid at getting to the right spots.
LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Powell against Wiggins. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Russell Westbrook.
Some contact inside. Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. Man passes to Powell. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Well, give Steph Curry some props for triggering that break. He makes a great defensive play, and it leads to an easy opportunity.
The shot by Powell, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break.
26. The Warriors, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Payton. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Green in at the 5. Both free throws good from Kuminga. The Clippers in the lead. Man passes to Morris. Morris with a screen on Poole. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
This is where the frame of Morris allows him to absorb that contact and push right through it.
And here are the Warriors now. Here's Kuminga. He can't get that one. Clippers leading by 5. Doors of an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injury...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now. Previous plays to detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
On the wing, Green. Passes it to Kuminga. Poole with it. The tray. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Poole against Westbrook. To the middle. And Morris throws it down.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way, I will find an open teammate.
DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. .90 seconds now into the second half. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a deep 3 from George. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. Green finds Poole. Payton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Kuminga. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats Zubac.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. The shot by George, no good. Covington passes to Highland. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 from Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Covington passes to Highland. Back to Covington. It's stolen by Kuminga. DiVincenzo against George. Golden State moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. Kuminga the pass to Poole. Back to Kuminga. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Covington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Highland. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Leonard kicks to Zubac. Here's Highland. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. Pass to Highland. Outside Covington. Here's Leonard. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Los Angeles making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. Clippers leading by 5. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Covington. It's George on the wing. Back to Covington. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And good that time. Plumlee's got his first 2 points.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Westbrook against Poole. Kicks to Kuminga. Down low. Payton passes to Poole. On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Leonard. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to DiVincenzo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
LA basketball. Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left to play in the third. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 7. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And when Draymond has a path to the bucket, he wants to jam it with authority. Just a terrific athlete.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Curry against Westbrook. Curry kicks to Thompson. The pass to Curry. Back to Looney. Curry with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Curry's shot is good.
Perhaps no more scary thing for a defense than when Stephen Curry has got his rhythm. Look out, folks.
Curry against Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. It's George on the wing. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Looney passes to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Thompson inside the line. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And it's 8 points for Klay Thompson. Westbrook passes to George. Left side, Leonard. Outside, Westbrook. Passes it to George. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Now Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
The wily veteran Batum is so good at positioning himself to get the shot, the foul, or both.
All right, we'll take a look now. Now the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Westbrook dishes to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Back to Thompson. Outside for Curry. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, George. Zubac, a screen on Thompson. Here's George. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors trail by 3. To the paint. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Westbrook. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
How big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Here's Curry. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Outside, George. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. to take the lead. And it's rebounded by Covington. Here now the Clippers. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Zubac a screen on Green. Covington kicks to Leonard. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Looney with it. Working on Zubac. Here's the three. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...
Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Thompson passes to Looney. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Durant. The shot no good. It's Wiggins on the wing. Booker defending. And here's Thompson for 3. He buries it from 3.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement found the shooter.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Green finds Curry, launches it, and the Warriors with another 3.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Here's a 3 from Paul, and stolen by Green. From behind the arc. And there's Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 6.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
And here's Paul. Phoenix calls timeout. And watching Draymond Green play. Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Craig is checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. Oh, Green with a block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Craig with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Here's Lee. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The 3 from Curry hits the 3-pointer. 9 points in the game.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Booker. Jacks up a 3, and Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Durant. The offensive rebound. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
And here's Thompson for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Warriors ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
1:57 left in the first. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. From deep 3-point range. The kick out to Wiggins. With the clock winding down. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
It's Booker on the wing. The 3 ball. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Wiggins passes to Green. Craig with a steal. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Green finds Looney. Curry against Booker. Outside, Green. Wiggins outside. On the attack, Green. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Solid decision from Draymond there, seeing a lane and jumping on it in no time.
Booker fires from way outside. Thompson pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And here's Curry for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got 12 points.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We've got Damian Lee, Torrey Craig out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Booker in at the point guard position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Craig with a steal. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Outside Craig. From outside the arc. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Curry finds Looney from deep. Curry, no good. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Booker for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Durant, and Durant slams it home.
Hey, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Pass to Curry. Green with the ball. Defended by Craig. The 3 from Curry. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Back to Booker. Out to Craig. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Looney. Booker against Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brett. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Lee. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson with some nice D from deep three-point range. The long distance three is buried. He's got 6.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Here's Durant on the take and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do. And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Wiggins outside. The kick out. Curry. Outside. Green. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Thompson outside. There's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stefan's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
Booker for 3. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Outside for Green. Takes a 3. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Your Suns, 25. The Warriors, 43.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Jordan Poole. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Cuts off the pass. Now here's Craig. The 3 is up. That's good from Durant on the assist from Craig. He's got 12.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
It's Poole to drive. Yep, that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Brent, during his first year and a half in the league, Jordan Poole really struggled.
Yeah, it seems so long ago, but go back to that 2021 G League bubble time and those 22 points a game that Jordan Poole was pouring in. I think that was just such a shot of confidence into Jordan Poole's game. And since then, we've just seen a vastly improved, more confident player. And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And the Suns get another three.
Even back at Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that three. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
Green, the pass to Poole. Fade away. And the three-pointer goes. Poole's got 5 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Kuminga. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga.
And so he hits both. The Suns have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Booker. It's not going to go for him, so Golden State will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
The first word that comes to mind, spectacular.
Mark that one down. That's the play people are going to be talking about after this one. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Poole with the ball. Picked up by Craig. Another three for Golden State.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Here's Durant. Here's Lee. Guarded by Payton. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Phoenix making some changes. Ross comes in for Lee, and it's Paul in for Devin Booker. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And here's Kuminga for 3. And Craig pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Knocks it loose. Here's Payton. Nails it from beyond the arc. Payton's got 5 now.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Ross passes to Ayton. It's good. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Poole for 3. Durant pulls it in.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hits the trifecta.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Warriors lead by 19.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Poole outside. Misses the 3. Right side, Paul. No good with the triple. On the wing, Payton. Shoots over Durant. And that one's long. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead. Up next.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Torrey Craig out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Paul in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Baisley, he's checked in for Craig. And the Warriors make some changes. So it's Phoenix now. 19-point game. Durant, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Offensive rebound. The kick out. Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Green. Tries again. Curry drives in. And the layup is good. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Well, shooting might be Curry's calling card, but he has an incredible handle as well, and that allows him to get through the defense.
Pass to Baisley. Over Green. For 3, Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Kevon Looney picks one up.
And KD just doing a great job of initiating some contact, drawing a guy closer, and he'll get free throws from him.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. Shoots a fadeaway. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Thompson outside. Back to Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. The kick to Durant. 3-pointer. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Curry passes to Looney. Looney the screen. And here's Kuminga for 3. Thompson fires from way outside. Let's go with a 3. The kick out. Curry outside Kuminga from the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And lockdown defense against one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Ross. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 8 now. Curry against Durant. Outside Kuminga. The kick out to Wiggins. And they'll get another chance. The 3 from Curry. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 31 points.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
.144 left in the 4th quarter. Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Out to Thompson. Shoots. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
Pass to Baisley. Thompson against Paul. The 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 30% since the 4th quarter got underway.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Paul. Yep, count it.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And a deep three from Curry. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Paul for three. Warriors with the rebound. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Curry with it. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got the opening basket of the game for the Suns.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Leonard the pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that high release point on Leonard's shot makes that mid-range jumper tough to contest.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Pass to Ayton. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
From deep. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. George looking around. Pass to Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
All up top, defended by George. Paul passes to Durant. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Left side, Westbrook. George finds Zubac. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook passes to Covington. From the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Paul for 3. Nice ball movement by Phoenix.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Zubac against Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Covington kicks to Westbrook. And there's the pass to Leonard. High post, Zubac. 4 on the clock. Over Ayton. Rebound by the Suns.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Durant for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
George against Booker. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Booker throws it down.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Covington with the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that moment.
And then Durant with the jam.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Outside, George, the shape. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by...
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix. Phoenix with the ball. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Robert Covington out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
Suns leading by 3. Right side Durant. And finished off by KD.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Now here's Westbrook. And he drives in. Zubac. Misses in close.
That's just a bucket you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Durant, no good. Clippers trail by 5. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. He's really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Ayton. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 5.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Paul George, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here is Durant. Clippers able to drain the 3. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. 3-point lead. For 3, KD's shot is good. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
George with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Durant the best to lead. Durant deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Paul. Back to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Man passes to Morris. Here's Man, defended by Paul. And here's George for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns leading by 8.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Back to Plumlee. In the corner, George with it. And George with the stop.
And George just so aggressive. When he's got that edge inside, he is looking to power it home.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
This is what makes Booker such a dangerous scorer. He has the ability to convert through physical defense.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. Man subbed in for Russell Westbrook. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Man. The Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Payne. Covington with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 7. Here's Booker. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Outside Leonard. Off target from three-point range. And so it's the feet. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back.
Your Suns, 29. The Clippers, 22.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's T.J. Warren, and it's Baisley in at the power forward. Booker, good.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Gordon kicks to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game, and it's in there.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Clippers trail by 9. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Payne dishes to Warren. Back to Payne. The feed to Biyombo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Here's Man. He has 5. Connects from three-point range.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
Robert Covington picks one up.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Booker. 11 points in the game. Kicks it to Payne. Pass to Baisley. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George with the ball. Now defended by Warren. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. McCogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now, here's Zubac. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Paul George.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Passes to Okogie. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Paul finds Booker. Durant in the corner. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. KD's got 16. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We can do this all day.
We could indeed.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten them a little bit at halftime.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
George, and he banks in the layup. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Down low, here's KD. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Back to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Okogie misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 5. And George with the stuff.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
And then Durant with the jam.
He'll take it up strong, big fella.
Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Clippers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
Paul with the 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Man in at point guard. Here's Man. 5 to shoot. Back to Morris. The pass to Plumlee.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
KD against Morris. Booker with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns. And Leonard gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's hauled in by Paul George.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Durant down low. Morris is there.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Paul. Outside, KD. The 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Plumlee. Back to George. To take the lead. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Suns leading. Durant with it. Guarded now by Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
And so Durant nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
George finds Leonard. Booker against George. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Durant with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8.
That's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line. Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Poke loose. Here's Paul into the lane, and the layup is good. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Robert Covington comes in for Morris. Phoenix leading by 6. Paul passes to Booker. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Covington down low. Here's Man. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And KD throws it down.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Passes it to Zubac. Back to Covington. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Covington setting the pick for Zubac.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
Shoots the three. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. There's the pass to man. High post, Zubac. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And it's Paul penetrating, and that one good.
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
To the inside. Here's Zubac. Yes!
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now here's Paul. Guarded closely. Now Ayton. From past the arc. Misses there. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on them. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.